And I knew those instead of be typing, I knew the skill chart lists were in there, so I copied and pasted them.
Nerd.
Yep.
That's all right. We like it.
Speaking, I identify as a nerd, but I really don't go around broadcasting it.
No, I do.
I feel uncomfortable. I tell people, oh, I go to our friend Robert's house on Thursday. We play a role playing game, but I don't go just broadcasting. I still have that in me that it's nerdy. I know, you should be your own self and just admit it, but I don't go around broadcasting it.
Well, there's a difference between like being gay and running around everywhere you go shouting "I'm gay." You know, I don't know if you've ever ran into one of these gay guys.
I have a gentleman that works for me. He doesn't go around saying he's gay.
Exactly, but are a few different types that run around the world where everything they say and
questioned, like, I think he's gay. I have a homophobic guy that works for me that I don't like, so maybe he'll say something stupid.
Then we'll find out. Then we'll find out.
I do have, and he doesn't go broadcasting it,
But there are some people that go around and everything they say and do is broadcasting the fact that they're gay.
I was on a podcast. Another podcast, the Dungeons and Dragon podcast we did, and one of the guys said, "Oh, show this video," and the only thing I can think of, and I felt bad for saying it, is these guys are screaming nerd. I mean, do you have to? I mean, I guess you're playing Dungeons and Dragons, so I guess that's the period where you wear your Red Dragon T-shirt, which I do have a Red Dragon T-shirt, and that's when I would wear it. But
of course you do. You're a nerd.
I don't know if I just got this mentality stuck in my head of being picked on. Nobody really picked on me for playing Dungeons and Dragons, but still, it had that nerdy quality to it that I still try to hide from it.
I see what you're getting at. Because it was taboo back when we were growing up.
Right.
You still kind of had that defensive posture. However,
I'm not going around saying, "Oh, I used to be a moderator on a Dungeons and Dragons play-by-post website." Which I was, by the way.
Nerds represent. Hashtag nerds represent. But because these millennials and stuff, they grow up in this era where it is cool to be interested in that kind of stuff. They have the advantage of being able to, quote unquote, live out with it that we never had. And that's why I use the gay analogy, because that's in many ways what it's like. It's because we were the closet nerds,
Proto nerds.
Yeah. Then we had our, we're here, we're gamers. Get used to it. We're here. We love comic books. Get used to it.
We roll dice. Get used to it.
So we had our little parade and everything, and it was great. But we still live in that kind of mentality, all these habits of like, I don't know what a dodecahedron is. No. Plutonic solids? No, I don't know what those are.
Listen, I can just say my wife, she says, you can play all the nerd night games you want. We go out every Thursday. She knows I'm at Robert's house rolling dice, and maybe I'm drinking a beer too, but I'm not at a bar that I could potentially pick up a girl or vice versa. So she's happy. She's fine with my nerd lifestyle, but I don't go. I just feel I always have that awkwardness. I mean, like I said, I go tell people, oh yeah, I'm gonna go play. I usually just say Dungeons and Dragons because people understand that.
Yeah,
I don't feel like going into the
Heroes
Unlimited and Palladium version 2.
Exactly.
I usually just say Dungeons and Dragons. They understand.
Yeah, so. Or I'll say it's like we're going to play Heroes Unlimited, and they're like, "What's that?" It's like Dungeons and Dragons. And they're like, "Oh," and they'll ignore you.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't get it.
Yeah, it's like
I don't get it.
Chicken permission.